Rich Paul, who is LeBron's agent, talked about how LeBron has to face certain challenges right now that Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan didn't. The main thing was that Kobe didn't have to face media attention the way LeBron has to right now. And maybe there's some truth to this. To start, both Kobe and LeBron are pretty significant in the world of basketball, and I think this is common news. Both of these players won multiple titles for the teams they played for. Both of them are Olympic gold medalists, and if you want to have the GOAT debate, usually the top two spots go to Michael Jordan and then LeBron. But then if you wanted to have a third spot in that debate, then most people would include Kobe Bryant. All these players are Hall of Famers. And right now, Chicago built a statue of Michael Jordan. And the Lakers are actually currently building a statue of Kobe. And that's going to be unveiled in February of next year. And I'm willing to bet that whenever LeBron retires, one of these cities, they're going to put a statue up. I don't know which city, but chances are, someone's gonna build a damn statue. So it's pretty clear that all of these athletes are up there in the basketball world, and they all do get lots of media attention in their own ways. But if they share all these similarities, then what makes LeBron's journey off the court so much different than Kobe's? Well, in my opinion, I think fans in the NBA love loyalty. So think Dirk and think Tim Duncan. Right, these two players are retired right now, but they played their entire season with one team, and I think fans love seeing that. And then a current player right now that's doing that is Damian Lillard. I do think that Damian is gonna leave his team at some point, just because he tried everything he could with his current team, and I think he's growing frustrated. But up to this point, he has shown loyalty, and I think fans do love that aspect of him. And Kobe did the same thing. He stayed with the Lakers throughout his career, and because of this, he is seen as the good guy in the NBA. And then on the flip side, I think fans really don't like disloyalty. So think Kevin Durant and LeBron James, right? And I think disloyalty is what paints LeBron as the bad guy, and Kevin Durant too. In my opinion, people don't see them for how good they are sometimes, because more attention will always go to the fact that they left their team for another team. I also think that people see Kobe in a kinder way because of his mentality too. For example, his infamous ball hog mentality where he might be guarded by three players, but instead of passing the ball, he would shoot the ball. It kind of became a meme at a certain point too. But instead of him being called a ball hog, they rather would call him a mamba. He's not a ball hog, he has a mamba mentality. And he had that mentality to kind of overshadow some of his bad qualities on the court. And if LeBron did something similar, or if LeBron carried his team, his shitty team, deep into the playoffs, no one was going to care as much because he didn't have a mentality to kind of overshadow his bad qualities on the court. I don't know if Kobe intended on using the Mamba mentality to flip the narrative from being called a ball hog to then being praised for his Mamba mentality. I think what worked for Kobe was the fact that he truly did have that mindset. It wasn't faked for the media or the reporters or anything like that. He truly was the most competitive guy we've seen, but it did work in his favor too. And I think LeBron didn't have anything like that going for him, at least in the media. So even if LeBron held the ball more, and even if LeBron did the same thing and he also took a shitty team deep into the playoffs, he didn't get as much positive praise as Kobe did. But that's all that I can think of when it comes to why these two players are seen differently off the court, and why LeBron got so much more media attention and a lot more criticism than Kobe. But let me know what you think as well. What do you think sets these two apart in terms of how they were seen in the public? I would love to know. But anyways, thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.